One of the more subtle yet striking changes people often experience after weight loss is the increased expressiveness of their facial features. It's not just about looking thinner, it's about looking more alive. You smile, and suddenly your eyes light up more. You laugh, and your whole face joins in. There's an emotional clarity that emerges when excess fat no longer blunts the natural contours of your expression. It's like rediscovering the full range of your own face and realizing just how much of your personality was quietly hidden under a layer of softness. Here's why it happens. When facial fat decreases, especially around the cheeks, jawline, and eye area, it unveils the architecture underneath. Think of it like clearing fog from a window. It's not that your features weren't expressive before, but extra facial fat can mute the sharpness of your brow movements, the tilt of your smile, or the energy behind your gaze. When that puffiness reduces, your eyebrows arch more visibly. Your eyes look wider and more alert. The corners of your mouth become more dynamic. You haven't changed your expressions, you've just made them more legible to the world. This visual clarity has a fascinating psychological impact too. Humans are hardwired to read faces. We're constantly scanning each other's microexpressions, consciously or unconsciously, to detect emotion, intent, and warmth. When your facial movements become more defined, people interpret you as more open, more friendly, and more emotionally available, even if you're saying the same things you always did. Your resting face seems less tired or neutral and more engaged. You may not have become more extroverted, but your appearance starts communicating more, and that enhances your social presence in ways you might not expect. The eyes, in particular, benefit enormously. When facial bloating decreases, the skin around the eyes tightens subtly, reducing under-eye puffiness and sagging. This gives the eyes a more lifted, vibrant look. Combine that with improved sleep and circulation, both common side effects of healthier habits, and suddenly you've got the bright, animated eyes of someone who's fully awake, not just physically, but emotionally. Your gaze becomes more compelling, more focused. The effect is hard to describe, but easy to notice. It's like flipping the lights on in a room you didn't realize was dim. And let's not ignore the lips. Facial fat loss can help define the area around the mouth and jaw, making the lips appear fuller by contrast, even if their actual volume hasn't changed. This natural frame brings attention to smiles, speech, and subtle expressions that previously blended into softer cheek lines. Your grin might look more dynamic. A smirk might register more playfully. Even sarcasm gets an upgrade when your facial language becomes more readable. Ironically, people often spend hundreds or thousands on procedures designed to lift or sculpt their faces in hopes of achieving this very effect: sharper cheekbones, more visible emotion, a brighter look. But the truth is, many of those changes come automatically with a healthier lifestyle. When inflammation subsides, when fat distribution shifts, and when you nourish your body with what it actually needs, your face starts to reflect not just better health, but better communication. The story you're telling with your expressions becomes clearer, bolder, more engaging. And maybe that's the real magic here. As you feel better physically, your face begins to mirror that internal shift more accurately. It's like you've cleared the static from the emotional radio station your face is always broadcasting. People pick up on it, even if they can't quite explain what's changed. You look more yourself, they say. And they're right. It's not that you've gained new expressions. It's that you've finally uncovered the ones that were always there, waiting to be seen.